just want to do a quick video explaining about the TAWK Quiz Book. You can see it there. Basically, I wrote this because I felt a need for something for families to do in the car to pass the time that would also get a little bit of education for the kids. Basically, when we were travelling with our 3 children, they were 6, 7 and 9 at the time, and we wanted something that we could do to pass the time in the car together. The kids, I mean, hubby and I are okay, you know, looking at everything out the window, but the kids not so much. And to try to keep them off electronics, we used to play quiz books. But quiz books, you notice I say, because I had several, because I had to have quiz books that all of us could play and understand and get the questions to. There's nothing worse than your 6-year-old not knowing anything. So when I got back, I thought, what can I do that could make this better, that we could all play together as a family? And I wrote the TAWK Quiz Book. Now, basically, I wrote it in conjunction with my teacher's school, because there was lots of things I didn't know, obviously, and especially how do you teach, you know, a 3 to 5-year-old any history or basics up and down their timeline. But anyway, we get to that. Anyway, our quiz book. Now, this quiz book here has got 10 rounds in it, and in each round there are 11 subjects. Now, I'm going to read the subjects because I can't remember them all. So there are the animal world, the spelling and English, 2 general knowledge subjects. There's history, maths, movies, music, science, sport and spelling. Science, sport and spelling, left that to last. Anyway, so in each question, there's categories, or there's different. So in each of the questions, there are 5 levels. So there's 1 pre-primary question, you can't see this, then there's 2 young children question, 2 older children question, 1 teenager and 2 adults. Now the pre-primaries, the ages from 3 to 5, young children 6 to 8, older children 9 to 12, and then there's 1 for your teenager and 2 adults. So I've tried to get every configuration, but you can play up and down that scale, whichever you think your child will know or, you know, helpful. Now I must admit the adult questions are a little bit harder because, you know, you can't win all the time, and this gives everyone a level playing field, hopefully. I'll give you a bit of an example. So general knowledge for a pre-primary. What is the name of a baby kangaroo? So you ask that your child that one, and then your 6-year-old, you ask, what vehicle rushes people to hospital in an emergency? And then just suppose you've got a 12-year-old, you ask, what is the most popular sport in the world? Your teenager, you can ask, in the French language, does le soir mean morning or evening? And the adult questions, there's 2. In World War I, what was Enola Gay? And pognophobia is the fear of what? The fear of beards, apparently. Okay, so you get the idea. So as I say, in each subject, there's a question for that particular age group. And I reckon it rocks. We also have a little score sheet on our website that you can download, and you can just write in the scores every round. We ended up playing, you probably only play 1 round a trip, if that, and then you can play it again, because what the kids love is knowing the answer. They do love knowing answers, and of course, it reinforces their learning the more times you play it. So I reckon it's a great book. Some other people do. Some of my little reviews we actually got. Thank you so much for your awesome quiz book. We aren't travelling, oh, darn, as we try to do some whole family activities at home that don't involve screens. Well, also, that's another good idea. You can play it at home, after dinner, we quite often do, and at Christmas we all do as well. I was looking for a new board game or something similar where we all end up playing your book every night for a week and had a blast. The best bit was that after our nearly 7-year-old, who absolutely hates practicing reading, often bellowing, but what's the point? Do you like the voice? Totally loved his turn of being quizmaster. So for anyone who has a child who doesn't like reading, I would say get this book. Thanks, Karen A. On that, I was going to say about the reading, you can read the question here, but still play, because the question's on this side, and so the child that's reading the question can read it out, and the actual answers are on the other side, so they can play at the same time as well. Yeah, I thought about that too. Yeah, so, oh, there's another one here. So we would, another review. We would like to highly recommend this little beauty. We are on our last day of our 3.5-month journey travelling Australia, and this book was fantastic to pass the time on our long drives. That's what it did for us, not this one, but It suited our family perfectly. The question suited all 4 of our children, aged 4, 6, 8 and 10, although I found mine a little hard. Told you, the adult ones are a little bit harder. So I usually do the teenage ones. When we finished the book, we started again and to see how good our memories were. Good old-fashioned fun. Thank you, Talk from Jane H. So that's our quiz book. Just thought I'd explain it a bit more to you. Yeah, hope it passes the time, and it's a really good family thing to do and keeps them off electronics, and they get a bit of learning in at the same time. So hope you can grab one. You can get an immediate download on our website, and or you can order the actual book and I can send it to you. So yes, it comes as a PDF. You can download to your iPad or tablet or phone. A bit tricky on phone, but it can work. Anyway, that's it for now. So I hope I've explained it properly. Any questions, fire me a message on Facebook and I'll answer it for you. Thank you so much. Thanks for your support of Talk as ever. And yeah, hope that explains it. Bye.